My name's Jordy File, and I'm going to be talking about pregnancy in China. I chose to talk about pregnancy in China because I have several friends who are adopted from China, and I wanted to learn more about the process and maybe why there were so many of my friends that were adopted from China. The family structure in China is very traditional and has been very hierarchical. This means that the elders are seen at the top and they are very respected, and then it would be the grandparents' age and then parents and then down, and the oldest are seen as being the most wise, and so you're supposed to respect them the most. There used to be a law in China, and that was that each family was allowed to have one child, and because of this, many of the families wanted to have a son. And this law was removed in 2013, but now there's a new law in place, and it says that if one of the parents was raised as an only child, then they're allowed to have two children. The culture in China is primarily male-led, and because many families want to pass on their family name and their family legacy, then they want to have a male child. And this is why there has usually been so many female Chinese babies put up for adoption. The children in China are usually raised by both their parents and their grandparents. The families are close-knit, and the extended families are also included in the family structure. Women in China, when they are pregnant, they're seen as being very fragile, and they are discouraged from doing any sort of physical work, and they are told to rest and take a lot of naps. They are also told not to ride a bike or to have sex during their pregnancy because they believe that these activities can harm the fetus. During the pregnancy, older women are expected to take care of the pregnant women by taking over some of their tasks and allowing the pregnant women to rest more. And then they are also expected to give the pregnant women lots of advice. Like in the United States, pregnant women in China are not to consume shellfish, and unlike in the United States, pregnant women in China are discouraged from eating pineapple because they believe that it can cause a miscarriage because of the spines on it. And pregnant women in China often eat light-colored foods and drink coconut milk because they believe that it will lead to their baby having a clear complexion. During pregnancy, it is seen as bad to rub the baby bump too much, or else the baby will come out spoiled. And pregnant women should not use sharp objects such as knives, or the baby will be born with a cleft palate. The Chinese culture, just like the United States culture, believes in many different superstitions whenever it comes to childbirth. It was very interesting to learn about some of these.